Hello and welcome back to Let's Play In Verbis Virtus with me, Bring It Down. So I was thinking about it off camera, and I'm fairly certain this will be a teleport spell, because whenever I get close to it, it teleports away. Now, whether or not it teleports me or an object, I'm not sure. I'm going to guess an object, because currently an object is teleporting around. Now, I do think that this is the key to the puzzle over here. Obi Canoe. Obi Canoe. Activate two at one time. Aha. Obi Canoe. Aha. Teleport. I was right. Despite your shell prevents you from moving like them, your mind can destroy the chains that imprison you on the ground. The mind is the key to everything. It makes you equal to them. But beware. The flesh is not made to move in their realms. They're not made of fragile matter. They can travel to infinity and find themselves in the same spot they started from. If you try to do that, your limbs would know aspects of pain that hell itself would be afraid of. Use this art wisely, but do not abuse it, because it takes their hands an instant to get you while traveling in their realm. I can't believe what I did. Pronouncing the formula Namat Atul, my body was transported in less than an instant the direction pointed to by my hand. Alternatively, I could pronounce the formula Nodum Atul Open, or Opun, to first create a magical glyph that shows me where the magic will take me when I finish a spell. When I will finish the spell. Obi Canoe. Open Obi. Namat Atul. Obi Canoe. Open Obi. Namat Atul. Alright. Namat Atul. See, it does help. And it's always been the case for me. I'm sure for many others. When I'm stuck on a puzzle or something, or a difficult fight in a game, if I take a small break and step away and come back to it, it's usually much more doable. I give myself, well, in this case, 24 hours to process. Atalagni. What? Ectoluma. Namat Atul. Namat Atul. Namat Atul. Namat Atul. Ectoluma? Alright then, I'm missing something else. Namet Atul. Atalagni. 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 Udanotem. Alright, so what am I missing with this puzzle then? It didn't open the door like I thought it would. Ectoluma. Namet Atul. Namet Atul. Namet Atul. Ectoluma. Yes, it's a blue light hitting a yellow crystal. Namet Atul. So to make that yellow. Namet Atul. Or, sorry, Atalagni. Atalagni. Udanotum. Obi Canoe. How would I make that into a yellow light? I don't think that I can actually take those yellow crystals from in there. Atalagni. 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 Udanotum. Alright, so what am I missing? Can I take these down? Obi Canoe. Obi Canoe. Atalagni. Udanotum. Atalagni. Udanotum. Obi Canoe. Or not, Ectoluma. How do I make yellow with that? The yellow crystal would be the obvious answer. Obi Canoe. Open Obi. Namet Atul. Obi Canoe. Open Obi. Namet Atul. Ectoluma. Namet Atul. Lumatial. There's something over there. Atalogny. 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 Trying to anticipate their movements and it's not working. Atalogny. Atalogny. Alright, Uda Notum. Atalogny. 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 Udanotum. Yeah, so Atalogny. Here's it. Flashes, then after you wait a bit, it stops flashing, it becomes like a solid rune. There it is. Utanotum. Uda Tial. Tial Uda. Actually, it is. Tial Uda. Actually, I can do this, can't I? Namet Atul. Namet Atul. Will-o'-the-Wisp. Since the temples are placed imbued with magic, not all beings that inhabit them are made of flesh and bones. Some are made of pure energy, such as the so-called Will-o'-the-Wisp. It is believed that they were once souls of sentient beings, who decided voluntarily to serve the Order after death. These are small floating spheres of light, and for this characteristic they serve primarily as guides, especially in the darkest and most remote depths. To carry out their tasks, they relied on the magical trails in the temple, and because of this, residues of abandoned and no longer needed magic could interfere with their work. As a result, part of their aim was to eliminate these harmful energies. With the falling corruption of the temples, they now do not lead the pilgrims on the safer paths, but wander aimlessly, attacking every source of magic and threatening to lead astray its bearer. Ectoluma. Atalogny. Tiala Uda. Tiala Uda. Alright. Ectoluma. Buddha Notum. Obi Canoe. Namet Atul. Namet Atul. Namet Atul. Namet Atul. Atalagne. Well, in that case, I'm not sure. Namet Atul. Well, let's go see if there's anything that I missed. I don't know. I'm sure something obvious. We'll probably head back. I'm sure there's other puzzles I can solve now that I can teleport. Yagamaida. Atalagne. Yagamaida. Buddha Notem. Yagamaida. Yes, we one-shot him technically, but they can also run and catch us at that point. Other pieces. Each piece of the path is in its place, and it takes you exactly where it wants to take you. Nothing is more deleterious than superficiality. The pain pathway takes you by the hand, while the servants of the three look towards salvation. Yagamaida. Atalagne. Yagamaida. Buddha Notem. Yagamaida. Yagamaida. Maybe where it just came from. I'm not sure if I went in a big circle or not. Atalagne. Buddha Notem. Buddha Notem. Atalagne. 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 Buddha Notem. I shouldn't have to go back this way, right? I don't actually remember where this takes us. Atial or Limitial. Darn it, Limitial. Yagamita. We are back here. Oh, what to do, what to do. And we made a little progress so far. We got the teleport puzzle, or teleport spell. I'm trying to think where else I could use it at. Yagamita. 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 So I'm curious now with the teleport spell. If there's anything else I can do. Pretty sure all these fiery hallways just took us to the heated hallway. I don't remember any other paths going this way. With the fireball trap where we fought that first creature. That was all a dead end. Yeah, I think the path forward is in that one room. I just don't know how to change the color of the light beam. Can I take this with me? Obi Canoe. Obi Canoe. Hey, this was a dead end too, wasn't it? Maybe I can solve this puzzle here. Obi Canoe. The wrong way. This episode might be a little bit of, or a lot of backtracking, actually. Obi Canoe. Obi Canoe. Obi Canoe. Met Ecto. Met Atul. Obi Canoe. Met Ecto. Met Atul. Uda Tial. Tial Uda. Ectoluma. Uda Tial. Tial Uda. Tial Uda. Tial Uda. Ectoluma. Obi Canoe. Atalogny. Atalogny. Udanotum. Uda Tial. Tial Uda. Obi Canoe. Ectoluma. Tial Uda. Alright, I think I have that figured out last time. Hey, there's a jar here. Maybe we have to stop the flow of water somehow? So the sphere we need for something. What that something is, I have no idea. I'm guessing somehow these are controlling these. I don't really have a clue as to how they need to be situated. Obi Canoe. That's full of water. Obi Canoe. Obi Canoe. Obi Canoe. So previously said I didn't know where the water was coming from, right? And so I shouldn't mess with it. Mat Atul. Mat Atul. Mat Atul. Oh, maybe I have to release this. Obi Canoe. Uda. 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 Ectoluma. Oh no. Gosh. That. Uda. I'm hurt. That's not good. Can make it. Yagamada. Well, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. We'll figure it out, though. I think the solution lies in the other puzzle. Yagamada. The problem is, of course, figuring out that puzzle. I do have a better understanding of that water puzzle back there. I feel a lot better about that. Yagamada. Ectoluma. So we did just kind of run in a circle. The Mat Atul. You ding at me. Ectoluma. But that's just gonna do the... What do I need to do with this puzzle? Obi canoe. Opun obi. Namat atul. Obi canoe. Obi canoe. Opun obi. Namat atul. Namat atul. I don't think it should just be up here since it looks like my feet are floating. There we go. Ectoluma. That's a Logni. Buddha knows him. Alright, mystery gem color. What do we need to do with you? I might go ahead and call it here. I know we didn't get a whole lot done. We did get the teleport spell, so we did solve a puzzle. By golly, what do I need to do with this thing? I have to have a brainstorm. Or brain blast, sorry, brain blast. I was trying to reference Jimmy Neutron. But brain blast off camera, see what I can figure out. Oh my goodness, there is something up there. Dota Matul. Or whatever it is. See, I thought I might have to get up there because it looked like a platform, but then I looked up there, I didn't see anything. But yeah, it looks like there's a little command thingy on the ground there. Namet Atul. Uda Tial. Tial Uda. You piece of junk. Ectoluma. Namet Atul. Namet Atul. It's a junk. What we got there in the end? And my gut was right, but then I looked up there, I didn't see anything. Son of a flippy dip. That's a Logni. That's a Logni. That's a Logni. That's a Logni. Uda Notem. Uda Notem. That's a Logni. Uda Notem. Pretty intense. Now what do we got? Notem Atul. Namat Atul. save point here. Atalogny. 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 Uda Notem. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that guy. I can help it. Of course, I immediately missed. Nemet. Oh. Nemet Atul. So this is where I could use this other one. Nodum Atul Open. I see. Atalogny. 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 Whatever that is. Uda Notem. Nodum Atul Open. Nodum Atul Open. Alright, what we got? It seems like we have to get on that one. Yeah. Nodum Atul Open. Alright, we're just waiting for this one to go back around, right? Yes, he's headed up there. Well, I could have made it on the other one. We know this one will circle around, so we'll just ride it out till then. And honestly, I probably could have teleported up to his other things. It seems like you can't teleport to anything besides a surface. I could have probably got one of those grotesques, or sorry, gargoyles. The grotesques, the actual, what people think are gargoyles. Okay, we should loop back around and back up this way. And hopefully there's a save point, and then we can wrap it up there. I see one. Sneak over there and hopefully don't come across any hostilities. Yagamada. It's a little deeper than I was expecting. Alright, well I'm gonna call it here. We finally made some progress. We spent a lot of time not making progress, but it is important to go back to the previous puzzles with your new spells and see if there's anything new you can do or discover in those areas. So I'm glad that I did it. But either way for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.